What's the most fun you can have with $20? Put it in your pocket and take a nap while your kids are at grandma's. My favorite thing I used to do was take my dog to this really great park. We'd get there early enough that it was quiet and we'd hang out by the river. Then when it started getting warm, we'd go through the drive-thru at McDonald's. Get some ice cream and fries. She'd get maybe 1 or 2 fries dipped in ice cream. Nothing excessive. If we still had energy, we'd walk around Petco and she'd get a small treat or maybe a toy if they were on clearance. That was the best summer ever. There's this vending machine at my job that occasionally spits out 2 sodas when you buy one. It feels like winning the lottery. I think I've spent about $20 so far this year on it. There's an animal reserve near where I live. For like $5 you can get in. And for $20 you can bring friends. If you go into the basement, they have an adorable green cheek kana that will bounce if you bounce with it. I love him so much. Also, there's a bunch of spooky ceiling rats, or bats, an Arctic fox, hawks, bald eagles, turtles, and a bunch more. And the icing on the cake, they have a theater that plays documentaries a few times a day that you can just sit and watch. Great place. I love it. A lot of people want to know where this place is. It's Tacapooshia Animal Reserve in Seaford, New York. Another thing, the green cheek kana is in a cage alone. Next to it is another cage of 2 birds which were rescued from some bad people but still don't like people. Those 2 are constantly screaming and will bite you if you get too close. Meanwhile, the kana will eat a sunflower seed out of your hands if you grab it from the top of the cage and bring it close. I hope some of you are close enough to check the place out. Whenever I have friends over, I always make sure they can experience the place. Also, its days and hours are kinda weird, so be careful. It's only open Thursday, Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Dollar Day Sunday at my local racetrack. Admission, beer, mimosas, hot dogs, and tenders are all $1. Making small bets and being with friends. $20 will get you a great time. First exchange it for $20 worth of nickels. Then sneak into a friend's house and place said nickels on top of the blades of a ceiling fan while it's turned off. Then just sit back and wait for inevitable angry call after they spring the trap and make it hail on themselves. If you live near Dallas, take your $20 to the Bishop Cidercade. Open from 10 a.m. to midnight. $10 gets you in the door. All the games are free. And you have $10 left for cider, with 24 taps. Personally, going to the small independent movie house is pretty fun. Tickets are cheaper than the Cineplex and there's a cafe next door that the movie house allows you to bring in food from. The few times I get off work early, I like to make an afternoon of it and go grab a late lunch or early dinner and bring it in to watch a nice movie. Since they show mostly indie movies, the afternoons are pretty empty. That combination tends to make me feel more relaxed than going to the Cineplex at night where it's always jam-packed with people who talk at the screen too much. You can go and buy a bunch of burgers at McDonald's. Then, walk around giving them to hungry people. You feel like a superhero. Arcades if there's one around you. My local one does hourly play, so $20 is 2 hours of free play on any machine. Bath & Body Works has their 3-wick candles on sale now for like $14. That's pretty fun. Then you could go to Wendy's, get a Frosty, and light your cookie-flavored candle. Go to a grocery store. Me and my friends could spend hours in a Walmart or a local chain with $29 between us. Probably take my younger brother out to get pho. It's not much, but it's a great way to hang out with him. Especially with it getting cold out. Find a pizzeria that has old school arcade games. $15 for a large pizza. $5 of quarters. $20 gets us a great time, a case of Jolly Ranchers, a coconut, and a VCR of your stepsister having sex with your brother, and we're all set for Reddit Gold. Buy a cheap ukulele. They are super easy to learn, fun to play, And you can find a decent one even for $20. Bring $20 of quarters to Disney World or any similar park. When you're stuck in line, zigzagging away, watch for families. Mom, dad, couple kids or larger families. When they are not looking, indiscriminately toss a quarter at their feet. It will go clanging around and roll or bounce somewhere. Mom will start checking her purse and looking around. Dad will be checking his pockets and looking around. Keep doing it from time to time and eventually the parents will get in a fight. You can do this all day. Makes the waiting more fun. Hopefully the kids find the quarters. My partner and I like to go to the shops. We'll get $10 each and the goal is to get the best gift for the other person. It's always a nice surprise and a good way to spend an afternoon. Persona 5. With $20, you easily get a minimum of 80 hours of gameplay. The story? Amazing. The characters? Lovable. Hotel? Trivago. Getting the starter set of Dungeons & Dragons. I've seen Amazon sell it under $20 and that is one investment you make for years of memories to come. If you find yourself in an RV or trailer park where a nearby neighbor parties way too hardy late at night, $20 worth of birdseed liberally spread on the roof of the party trailer when the occupants are still going at it will lead to perfect karma at daybreak when the birds wake up. Google billfold origami. Spend hours learning to make different things. Impress your friends and family. Ensure whomever you tip for whatever services they render. I'm no judge, just a billfold origami enthusiast. We'll be talking about your tip for at least the next hour. Save it for when you see someone struggling to make ends meet. Or when someone has a shitty day and are berated in public. Or things just aren't going well. It really brightens up their day. I take my daughter to the flea market and we buy toys she'd like and then we spend the day baking cookies or something then playing with the toys. We got a tub of dinosaurs and an indoor golf set last week. There's this really fun game called Left Right Center. Everybody gets 3 $1 bills, you cold play with up to 6 people. You roll the dice and do what they say. Pass a bill to the left/right/center. The last person with a bill gets the pot in the center. Go for a nice run 5 to 10 KSO. You're feeling good and working up an honest appetite. Buy a nice tea or Coke at the end of your run. Go home and shower. Then order a pizza and lie down and watch movies. $20 of shrooms or LSD is usually a weird fun time. LOL. Pretty cheap price to pay to become an alien. I am in Prague right now. For $20 you will get 10 beer in most decent bars. 5 beer are definitely enough for me to have a very fun evening. With the other $10 you could buy an absinthe to make the evening somehow more magic. Then go to a nice place with live music. I recommend Vizerkovna. Have the courage to talk to a nice Czech girl/guy, shouldn't be a problem after 5 beer, and dance with her/him. It'll be funa. I promise. $16 of toilet paper. $4 of gas to drive to their house. I think we know where this is going. One hit of acid is usually $10. So you and another human of your choice can tumble down some rabbit holes. $20 can buy you 2 tabs of acid. I can't speak for everyone but I have had nothing but the best of times with Psychedelics. But I have amazing friends who are great trip sitters. For that, I can go fishing on the pier pretty much all day. 20 will get me my bait, some drinks, and some dry ice for my bait cooler. My friends and I like to play Secret Saturday. We, 4 of us, split $20 and disperse in a dollar store to pick out funny little random gifts for each other. Kind of a silly way to share a laugh together. I'm in Japan and the arcades here are really fun. I think $20 is worth like 3 hours at the rhythm games. There are some internet cafes where I live where you can play tons of different games on these super dope gaming computers for a couple hours for $2. Literally so many hours of fun if you just go with your friends and play together. 2 120 pack of sour straws. 4 Pringle cans. And 2 2 liters of pop. Lasted me QND my bro a whole 12 hours. $20 at Bulk Barn can take you a long way. Go as a pre-Netflix date night can be an easy way to get to know each other. A trip to Dollar Tree with your best friend or significant other. Buy a bunch of snacks and junk food. Or a bunch of arts and crafts supplies. Then go home and watch something. For real. My honey and I have Dollar Tree dates where we do exactly this when we need a pick-me-up. It's the ducking best.